Bob here. I just rolled up on an insane record collection. I can't get everything. There's far too much here. Lots of crazy thrash metal, but I got a lot of stuff.
Holy smokes.
Dude. $50 a piece. Serious metal going down over here. Yo, what's up, Bob here? As you can see from the top of the video, I've been out looking for records, and I found some. I was riding past a spot that I don't normally check, and then I remembered that they have a 25% off sale every Wednesday and Sunday. That's a pretty good sale. And I thought I would go inside and see if they had anything cool. When I got in there, I was pleased to find that a fellow was leaving town and he was selling them a large collection of rock, punk rock, and thrash metal records. And for an old aging Hesher like me, they're almost impossible to resist. Within a very short amount of time, I had racked up one hell of a stack. They're right here with me. I don't know if I can pick them all up. Yeah, I got them. There are over 40 records here. That means I have a lot of records to share with you today. So we're going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to do a flip of all the records. Maybe make a brief comment about each one comment maybe. And then I might break out on a few and talk about them more in depth. So, like I said before, I have a lot to show you, so let's get started. All right, guys, like I said before, I'm going to make some quick comments about these records, maybe show the front, show the label, and move on. There's a lot here to get into, so let's get started. right out of the gate. Got the Stray Cats' first record, non-US release. Beautiful cover. Brian, Slim Jim, Lee on the front. This is on that Stray Cats Pinups label. I love that. That's really cool. I was happy to find that. It's kind of hard if you're in the United States. Next, Squirrel Bait. If you don't know, I live in Louisville, Kentucky, and we have a well-known hardcore and post-punk scene. This one is on Homestead Records. This is a very small label, and these records were produced in very small quantities. Got that for about $8, so I had to have it. U2's October. One of their lesser-known records, but pretty solid, I would say. On the Purple Island label, very cool. XTC Black Sea, still in the green bag. This has a sort of a nautical looking cover, but this is a cool record and you don't often see them in the bag. It's on the Virgin label. Poison, open up and say, I really just bought this for the cover. This is the most goofy band cover of all time. The tongue was just too much for the kids at the time on that custom Poison label. That's what they changed the cover to, just the eyes. Yeah, every rose has its thorn, you know the deal. Love De Capo. This is a nice original pressing on the gold Electra Big E label. Yeah, this is a beautifully clean record. Really nice. I snatched that right away. Love Forever Changes, the classic Love album. This one is near mint, and I had to grab it. I will say this, though. This one is a bit of a reissue. You can always tell because there's a little white doodad right here. It's a little trademark logo, and that will tip you off that this is about an 82, but it's so clean and beautiful. I had to get it. It was less than $20. Lou Reed's Transformer on the orange RCA Dynaflex label. That's my second copy this year. This one was near mint and less than 20. I paid almost 50 for the last one, so I had to have it. Ozzy and Randy Rhoads. If you've ever wanted to hear the majestic guitar abilities of Randy Rhoads in a live concert, this is it. I've passed on this record many times, and this was finally the time to get it. It's gone up in price recently. This one was only $20. This is before the 25% discount. The vinyl is near mint. It is beautiful. Double album. Randy playing all the Ozzy classics and some Sabbath. Here is possibly the cleanest copy of the Stooges Funhouse I have ever seen. No ring wear. Crispy edges. On the Butterfly label. I mean, it is beautiful. We all know this record. Quite a cool record from the Stooges. Quite experimental, pre-punk rock status. It's beautiful record, beautiful record. I paid $20 for that. I overpaid for this a little bit. Metallic KO, Iggy and the Stooges. I think I have $25 in it, and I think that was a little much. It does have a hole here where it was probably a promo or sent back. It's on that Import Skydog label. Yeah, Imports Records. Another copy of Repo Man with the sticker. Beautiful condition. $4. $4. Custom label. Beautiful. GBH. This is solidly a metal album. No need to panic. It is very good. Pretty heavy. It is on the Camouflage Combat label. Yeah, really cool. When I see things on Combat, I start to get excited. Yeah, that even has the order forms inside where you can pick all the different Combat records and stuff. Very cool. We're getting into the Ramones. Leave Home. Sheena is a Punk Rocker is on this version. There's a different version with another song that they replaced with Sheena is a Punk Rocker. I like that song, so I wanted the one that had Sheena as a Punk Rocker. I don't know which version is more collectible. I just know which one I wanted. Of course, it is on Sire. Subterranean Jungle. Always wanted this record. I love the cover. You know, classic Ramones stuff. Normally these records are between $40 and $60. I've seen them quite often. I paid $20 a piece for these Ramones records. The Ramones, Pleasant Dreams. Yeah, check it out. On Sire, just beautiful condition. Near mint, I would say. None of these records are below VG+. That's what I catalog them all as, just VG+. Sandinista, The Clash. This is a wild record. Tons of sounds on this record. Different vocalists. It's a 3 LP. It's beautiful. They had this at $50, but I had racked up so many points buying the other records that I was able to get 45% off of this. So this is a 1980 pressing, and it sounds beautiful. It is VG++. All right, looks like we're getting into some of the metal here. AC/DC, Who Made Who? This is a soundtrack mastered by Robert Ludwig. It is a compilation of some of their most well-known tunes. It sounds great. It is on your typical green and orange Atlantic label. The first Judas Priest record, Rock and Rolla. I love this record. Also on import, Sad Wings of Destiny. Another, I think this is the second and third Priest record coming up here. Look at the cover of this. Oh my lord. The guitar tones on these records are more akin to, say, a ZZ Top album than they are, say, a thrash metal record. That said, still plenty heavy. Halford, as they're calling Bob Halford at this time. Yeah. On point, big time. These are great records. If you see any of these old Judas Priest records around, definitely grab them. The one on Janus there is missing a tune, but beggars can't be choosers. Turbo, this is the more quote-unquote modern Judas Priest artwork. I've been looking for a clean copy of this record. This one is in the shrink with the hype. How can you go wrong? It is on that Columbia record label. Here we go. We're getting serious now. Faith No More, We Care a Lot. This is the first Faith No More record. No Mike Patton. Yeah, check out this label. Mortem Records. Got a little gavel there, smashing a brain. I like that. Faith No More, Introduce Yourself. Check out this cover. Super cool. On Slash, of course. Very cool. Death. Scream, Bloody Gore. Rest in peace, Chuck. Look at this cover. It is incredible. This is a very first pressing on Combat with the camouflage label. This is a heavy record. The band Death. Boy, oh boy, did they have that thrash metal shit down. Really heavy. Early precursor to death metal, I would say, with the vocal styles. And just the cover is just incredible looking. This is one of the cleanest copies you're ever going to see. Whoever owned this collection was definitely serious about their metal. Speaking of being serious about metal, you've got punk rock, you've got metal, you've got Motorhead. That's right, they're punk, they're heavy, but they can still take you to the outer limits of the universe. This is Orgasmatron. I was super excited about this one. Look at the artwork. It's in the shrink. GWR label, profile, yeah. Beautiful record. So stoked on that. Oh, look at this. Another Perfect Day. You know, this is not super rare. These are not that expensive. It's on bronze. Yeah, But, you know, classic Motorhead stuff. I wasn't leaving without it. Oh, we got another one. Bomber. Just the cover alone. All the guys are in the airship. You see them. They're in there and down here. I mean, this is a fantastic cover. also on bronze. Just incredible. Death Angel, Frolic Through the Park. I was hoping that they had the Ultraviolence. They did not. But this is a cool record. This is sort of considered a precursor to grunge, and I don't know. I still find it solidly in the metal genre, but I can see how they would feel that way. It was definitely a change for the band. They were a straight up Bay Area thrash metal band. One of the most important Bay Area thrash metal bands, man. And this one here is on Enigma, kind of a plain label. It's a pretty cool sounding record though. Fidelity on it is rather nice. Rigor Mortis, near mint with the hypes and the big sticker and warning label. Come on. This was just so cheap. I think I paid $10 for this, and it's just so clean and perfect. It's on Capitol. I had to grab it. It's an old Metallica head. Yeah. Flotsam and Jetsam. You know what the deal is. This is the Jason Newsted band. He's still doing it to this day from time to time, so if he's out there touring, you should go see him. But just a crazy cover, super clean, part of the hype sticker. Yeah, Doomsday for the Deceiver. Demon here, he's kind of got the devil by the head. Pretty cool. Guess what? It's on Metal Blade. Yeah, very cool. We're getting super serious now, guys. Exodus, Bonded by Blood. One of the most important thrash metal records that you can own. This is a smoking record. It's very heavy. It's aggressive. It is one of the most perfect Bay Area thrash metal records. If there were three I would choose, it would be Master of Puppets, Bonded by Blood, and the Ultraviolence. Here is possibly the cleanest copy of Bonded by Blood on the planet, on that green combat label. Hey, there was some Megadeth there that was so clean. It was out of this world, and I left it because my buddy, the Soul Man, claims he's going to go get it. And I have all those Megadeth records. Anyway, getting into some light Satan worship here. At War with Satan, Venom, Leatherette, gatefold, upside down cross, trademark Venom logo. On Neat, yeah, very cool. This is UK pressing. Super awesome. Getting into the Slayer section of the haul, Haunting the Chapel. This is an EP, rather rare, cool, heavy, on Metal Blade. Can't go wrong. Hell Awaits. Check out this artwork. Metal Blade again. I can't stress to you how hard it is to find these old Metal Blade, Neat, combat records in clean condition. It is very difficult. Megaforce, I mean, all these things are near impossible to find. Here's the big one in the Slayer category. Show No Mercy. This is a rather rare and hard to find record. This one is remarkably nice. Look at this artwork. It is super crazy. On Metal Blade, tan label. I mean, it's the whole deal. I didn't pay very much for this, guys, and it is so cool. This is a crazy, intense record. Slayer, just a little bit wilder, less polished, if you will. All right, here we go. Getting into some of the darker elements of the collection here. Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath, King Diamond, Merciful Fate. You know, some tongue-in-cheek Satan worshiping, I would say. On Combat, this is incredibly rare, especially to find in this type of condition. It's just insane. King Diamond, Debut, Fatal Portrait, Hype Sticker, insane. Check this out. I mean, look how clean this is. This is brutal. a record that has been on the Grail list forever. I paid $15 for this. It is so clean. Fear. The Fear record. Let me fix this. Ah, yes. Oh. On that silver / label, Fear the record. Wow. It is so nice. Punka Rocka. Now, the Cro-Mags, without John Joseph, of course. Best wishes. This is a metal record, but check it out, and it's heavy. It sounds great. Check out this cover. Look at this. This had the shrink on it, but I pulled it off just because I wanted to be able to see the cover in its full glory. Yeah, it's on profile. Super clean, super heavy record. This sounds good, man. Age of Coral, Best Wishes, both good records. Both good records. All right. Getting into some early, very early black metal. Yes, the first Bathory record has this satanic goat on the front. You know, I mean, I'm just going to lock this up in the collection and keep it out of the hands of young kids, I think. It is on that green combat label. Very cool. But what is the first Bathory record if you don't have the second one? Bathory, The Return. Yeah, kind of spooky, right? Also on Combat. Anyway, yeah, a lot of records there, guys. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again. Bob out.
Company that makes the handmade horns and
The port.
and then some. These they were
Wow.
8,000.